Well, looks like another great day to go to a theme park. We're back at Universal Studios today. Meet some friends. Maybe get some scoops on some Halloween Horror Nights.
And have some fun.
Nice. Is there a clue to houses in this Blue Man advertisement? He's shining a light. All kidding aside, we do know that The Shining was announced so far for Halloween Horror Nights 27, as well as the return of American Horror Story. The other properties, still questionable at this point. And by questionable, I mean just not released to the public yet. Although, fan maps have been making their way around the webs at this point, and I think that there's a general feel for what houses are going to be out there, but nothing confirmed yet. Let's glorify prison! So while we're not going to give you any concrete, definitive houses that are going to be out there this year, we are going to talk about some speculation and maybe try to find some scoops. There was a guy that bought fake tickets back there, and he was trying to get through the gate, but security wouldn't let him, and he bought the tickets off property. Don't do that. Oh boy, it's a special bench. Don't even look at it. Don't. This woman decided to bring her luggage into Universal Studios. Is Dora the Explorer even still on TV? Seriously. A couple of weeks ago, we saw Shrek. We saw Shrek in this building. Got stroller parking outside the prison. Stopping off in the Jimmy Fallon gift shop. There's a couple new things here. Those shirts are new. And they finally got Root stuff in. Well, it's kind of like generic Root stuff. This one's cool. Kind of interesting that they're using Peanuts type stuff at Universal. And I like that. Oh my god, guys, Dead End. Dead End was a house. Do you think there's a sequel? Is that a clue? Fast and the Furious Supercharged has new signs outside. Hashtag Fast Furious Ride. That woman used bad language. So this is the weirdest thing. The advertisement for the ride literally has the bad guy from a couple of movies ago. That, spoiler alert, in the new movie is a good guy. But we're still going with releasing a ride based off of the old storyline before he's a good guy. You had time to change the script. What's going on? Optimus! Do you have any scoops for us? He's just a strong, silent type today. Excuse me, guys, do you have the scoop? Scoop? Icon scoop? Scoop? We're gonna check out horror makeup. Maybe there's some clues.
This is our friend Mark right
Daisy,
here.
nice to meet you. How are you? No! It's okay. I've got another one. Nice to meet you, Daisy. Daisy, are you married? Do you have a boyfriend? This is your lucky day. I'm going to build you a boyfriend so you can have some fun. Put your hands like this. Look at that. Now you're holding hands. That's so sweet. Here's his other hand, and his other, we're gonna give him, let's see, 4 hands. So he's a lot more fun than any guy in New York. And I've got a foot, which may have gone bad, I'm not sure. It smells a little bit funky. Oh. Does that smell like Brooklyn? Oh, no. Do me a favor.
Yes.
Take Daisy over here, have her put those on the table. I'm gonna grab a butt out of the fridge.
Okay, Daisy, take these and just pile these up on, I'll just dump them right there, I guess, that's fine.
What was that?
Looks like we're at the movies now.
Here we go. I'm gonna
Here we go.
on the count of 3, give me that scream. 1, 2, 3. Scream, Daisy!
Oh, yeah!
Scream, yeah! That is cool. That is awesome. That is,
Mark that in her arm.
Yep.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yes?
Really?
No?
What do we do?
Take a picture. Here she comes.
Hurry, she's starting to get cold there. That's.
Starting in pre-production, makeup designers created a series of conceptual drawings via Butella, who played the mummy in the film. From those drawings, sculpts were made. Those sculpts were then used to cast latex appliance pieces that could be glued to Sophia's face. And that didn't include the tiny individual runic symbols applied by tweezers. That's a process that took up to 4 hours a day to complete, and that's just from the neck up. For the rest of the body, Large silicone appliances were created with ink-infused glue embedded into them to create the thousands of rooms necessary to cover her entire body. As you can see from this time-lapse photography, up to 6 caffeinated artists work daily to get the makeup just right. And that's before going into costume. Sophia and her stunt double, Lucy Cork, went through this process dozens of times during filming. But as you can see, the result really pays off on the big screen. Whee! And that doesn't include the other terrifying creatures in the film. Creatures like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the Undead, Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's scary.
Yes, it is. And that doesn't include, the makeup artists of today look back to the makeup artists of yesterday for their inspiration.
What about
makeup artists?
What kind of makeup artists were from the history were your inspiration?
Oh, I'm inspired by Lon Chaney, Jack Pierce. One of my personal favorites is Rick Baker.
Rick Baker. Okay, classic, and he just retired, I think, a couple years ago.
Yeah, he did.
Right, with a ton of Oscars.
Yeah, he has 7 Academy Awards. That's the most of any makeup artist. He won Academy Awards for The Wolfman, The Grinch,
Nutty Professor,
Men in Black,
Ed Wood,
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah.
I brought a clip. This is from his first Oscar winner. Kids, what movie is this? E.T. Yep, there's E.T. He's back and he's pissed. Anybody know what it is? Yes, American Werewolf in London came out in 1981. Story and great acting, nightmares really do come true. Jazz hands.
Very cool.
Oh my god, that's the new Horror Nights icon. Is this a clue?
Daisy, I loved you.
Oh! That's all the time we have.
So Terminator is here. There's always rumors about Terminator closing on the Twitter. People are kind of hell-bent on Terminator closing and having a permanent Walking Dead structure there instead. There's one house for Halloween Horror Nights this year that's floating out there. It's kind of a mystery. It could be a vamp house. That was a rumor that was floated out there. Rumor. What if that's the Walking Dead? It's the Superstar Parade! It's Drew! That's Drew Bob! Drew, do you have any inside words of Horror Nights? Do you have any Horror Nights clues? She's doing the loser logo. What the heck? Look over here, SpongeBob! He did it! This person just sits on the float and nods their head. This just in. This is going to be the Secret Life of Pets Icon Scare Zone. Priscilla Hotel for the single young ladies. Oh. By the way, we are here today. Breaking news. Marcus Shelby, MD. Hey everybody, just wanted to bring in the video at this point. As you can see, Shelby in the video, we had commissioned art from her for our channel a little while ago. That art actually became available after we finished shooting our video on Friday, so wanted to share that with you. She knocked the ball out of the park. This is our new channel artwork. As you can see, this was inspired by the artwork for Number of the Beast from Iron Maiden. Basically came up with the idea, shared it with Shelby, and she did an amazing job. So if you guys are looking for artwork for any of your day-to-day things, whether it's YouTube or businesses or things like that, or even just one-off commissions for your art, please get in touch with her. She is amazing. I'm going to put her information down below. And now back to our video. Do you care about any of the houses so far that are rumored?
I don't know. I'm pretty stoked for Vamp 74, all their bell-bottom jeans.
Vamp 74. So that's one vote for Vamp 74. We also have Bobo. We don't have a funny last name for you, Bobo. Bobo-matic. Are you excited for any rumored houses?
Rumored? What's rumored?
I don't know. I'm looking for the scoop, so I'm looking for you to spill the Notebook house. That'll be good.
Halloween
I mean, I can't anticipate a Walking Dead maze anytime soon, but...
Walking Dead, you heard it here. I just said it like 5 minutes ago, but you just heard it here. I'm looking forward probably to the Finnegan's house. It's back again every year, right across the street. Always the best house at Halloween Horror Nights. Oh. Good doggy.
With your souls, I shall rule for all eternity.
Do you have any HHN clues?
Or if you
Excuse me, is there a mummy house this year? Is there? That doesn't look like Tom Cruise. It says view over my face as if some type of irony. Do you have any insight to Halloween Horror Nights? By God, save the chef! This is the queue of Men in Black. There's house construction back there. In the immortal words of Joe Bluth. Or Bloom? Bluth? I've made a huge mistake. You may have to tiptoe through the extended queue of Men in Black to get to that house. Do you have any clues? I know. Wait a minute. That guy has a hint. 1950s sci-fi? What does it mean? Look at that sunset. Breaking news. There's people inside the Coca-Cola place. I don't see them actually drinking anything, but they're in there. Duffman, do you have any hints for Halloween Horror Nights? What? Why is this sign flashing help? Is someone stuck in there? Duffman! Duffman! Phone home. Look at the hands. Botanicus, do you have any hints? Turn on your heart light. Do you have any scoops on Halloween Horror Nights? You heard it here first. Jack, do you have any hints for us? Well, back home, not a whole lot of hints out at Universal Studios. All kidding aside, as we mentioned in the video, there are rumored houses that are out there. More likely than not, they're gonna come to fruition. And if you guys haven't seen the list so far, and you're curious, you can do a simple Twitter search for the supposed map of what Horror Nights is gonna look like this year. We'll do a full video when the houses are officially announced with details about each of the houses. But in the meantime, the rumored houses out there, we have original properties of Bayou of Blood, Catacombs Gothic, Scarecrow Dust Bowl, and there is a mystery house out there. There was some rumor for a while that it potentially would be something to deal with Vamp from the Scare Zone of last year. I personally don't believe that we'd have something for Vamp. The IP properties again, obviously Shining's already announced, American Horror Story is already announced. Saw is another one of those properties, Evil Dead is another one of those properties, and I think there's still debate whether it's Ash versus Evil Dead or Evil Dead altogether. And then there's a mashup house from Blumhouse, a company that has a lot of different horror movies out, very low budget, known for their low budget films. Hopefully they bring back a little bit of our favorite Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And as far as shows, we already know Bill and Ted will be back, and long rumored, which we talked about a little bit in a prior video, that Academy of Villains, the folks that were involved with Academy of Villains, tweeted out that they were in town meeting with the Halloween Horror Nights or Universal peeps again. So probably see something there. But in any event, there'll be more information to come, I'm sure. A lot of it. There's a ton of experts now. You may even have some of the information disseminated to you guys from podcasts that we may or may not be working on with some folks that you may or may not know, but probably do. But anyway, now I know it's time to go to sleep, so thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. See you guys. Subscribe to the cheap seats. Otherwise, He'll be looking in your dreams for you.